Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Gentlemen's Club Fantasy Football Show. I'm your host, Kevin, and it's Week 7. This week we'll be talking about the standings, a new awards portion, and the matchups for the upcoming week. Alright, let's go! Let me just take a brief moment of your time and let you know that last week's show didn't come out because my computer had a hard drive failure and I had to spend all of last week repairing it and rebuilding. So, I apologize, but we continue to move ahead.
Let's see how far we've come right now. Let's see how far we've come.
The standings after 6 weeks. Let's look at the Men of Refinement division first. We see that the A's Habit are on top at 5-1, with Beamer, Benz, or Benson moving up into second place. And now if we look at the Men of Leisure division, we see the 85 Bears are still over Dwayne Bowe by 1 game. It's interesting to note that the Men of Refinement are streaking upward, while the Men of Leisure are streaking down.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
The awards board. This is the new part of the show. Here, instead of going over the points, I'm going to hand out awards based on the points. I will be doing this for each week and for a season total.
Dropping the hammer.
Thanks, Thor. And first up is our highest total award, which I'm also calling the Untouchable Award. This week it goes to Team Klupins with 121 points. Next up is the Best Start of the Week Award, or I Choose You Award. I'm going to give it to Office Pop and Dwayne Bowe as his starter. Now the Best Pickup of the Week Award, or I'm calling it the Fingertip Catch Award, goes to Office Pop again, for picking up and starting Kenny Brett this week. Last and least is our Worst Start Award, with the Horse's Ass medal goes to Team Morgan starting John Kuhn with Felix Jones sitting on his bench. Now, shifting focus to the season awards. There are 3 awards here. I have the benchmark score, or highest score, the hardest schedule, and the easiest schedule. First up is the
How's that for whoop ass?
Award, also known as the Platinum Award, and the A's have it at 132.9.
Sucks to be you.
This award now is for the hardest schedule. It goes to Beamer, Benz, or Benson. Last but not least is our Easy Button Award, and that goes to the 85 Bears, with only having to face 462.4 points against. You know that sound. It's time for the matchups for Week 6. First up, it's the A's Habit versus Somewhere over the Dwayne Bowe. Before I get to this, I did want to mention that Somewhere doesn't have Dwayne Bowe on his team. I don't understand. Anyway, let's look at the picks. First up, the Commissioner's pick, and he's picking, of course, the A's Habit. Now, the league. Actually a split decision here, so it should be interesting. And ESPN actually has Somewhere over Dwayne Bowe favored. Though, without Dwayne Bowe, how can Somewhere even get a win? We'll see. Next up, Team Klupins at Taking the 8 terrain. Kloops posted a record high last week at 120, though I doubt that'll happen again as both Austin Collie and Deshaun Jackson are out. However, I am still taking Team Klupins with the upset, while the league and ESPN are both getting on the 8 terrain. Now it's Show Me Your TDs versus Team Beckerleg. Now if you look at the standings, ESPN highly predicts Show Me Your TDs to come out ahead. However, I believe Favre and Steve Smith will have bigger days than projected, and I'm taking the upset with M. Beckerleg. The league is following in ESPN's footsteps and riding the Show Me Your TDs bus. Now it's Beamer, Benz, or Benson versus Team Morgan. Morgan has managed 1 win this season, but I don't think another one's coming this week, as myself, the league, and ESPN are all taking B Cube to walk away with this one. Now it's the Road Warriors visiting the 85 Bears. The Road Warriors come off a win last week to move up to 500, while the 85 Bears are struggling to hold on to the lead after losing last week. we look at the picks here, we'll see it's a clean sweep for the Road Warriors, as both the commissioner of the league and ESPN think the 85 Bears has no chance of winning this week. Last but not least, it's Office Pop versus Touchdown Timmy. Pop is coming off a win from last week, while Timmy fell to 500 after losing. Looking at the picks, we can see it's a clean sweep for Office Pop, as no one believes that Touchdown Timmy can get back above that 500 record. One last thing before you go. I wanted to mention that if you could get all your voting in for the matchups next week before Thursday, that'd be great.
You guys, listen to this song I just wrote. It's called I Hate You Guys. I hate you guys. You guys are assholes. Especially Kenny. I hate him the most. Okay, now let's try one all together. I hate you guys. Come on, you guys know the words.